Hello there everyone, my name is Raxby and welcome back to more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. Last time around we finished off the Temple of Time, and today we're gonna go ahead and do some optional stuff. It might take 2 episodes actually rather than just 1, maybe even 3. We'll have to see how quickly we can do it, but yeah, we're gonna do some optional stuff and try to make our way over to the next dungeon. And our first optional thing is moving this statue out of the way here now that we have the Dominion Rod to get a piece of heart. Now you can also move a statue out of the way on the other side there over on the left if you want a puzzle. I'm not going for those, so yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. I don't really care about the puzzles. So we're just gonna head out now. And we're actually going to do another optional thing right here in... Well, we're still in the Sacred Grove. Well done, adventurer. Uku sees what she was looking for. Goodness, yes, it's the Dominion Rod you found in the temple. But that thing has been around for quite some time. I can see from here that its magic has been exhausted. Oh, what am I to do? I thought at last I could return to the sky. And I've completely forgotten the spell that would once again bestow it with magic. It can't be helped. I suppose I'll just have to look for the statues that respond to the rod. It's decided. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do indeed. Well, Aku is on our way. See you again. And as such, Aku runs off. Hey, wait, what did you do to the Dominion Rod? She's gone. I suppose the useless rod is really just more baggage, but what are you going to do? Did you say something about returning to the sky? The last piece of the mirror is also said to be in the heavens. If you can restore magic to the Dominion Rod, maybe it'll come in handy. Maybe it will indeed, so that's definitely something that we will have to consider doing. So yeah, we're gonna just hold on to our little Dominion Rod for now. But yeah, before we actually move on, there is something that we can do back in the Sacred Grove. If we actually grab our claw shot out, you should see those finds. Oh yeah, there's a puzzle here. I don't really care, but just keep it in mind. Ah, damn it, I wanted to use my claw shot to make the climbing go quicker, but I got attacked by the Poe instead. Oh well. We'll just climb up here because there should be a treasure chest up here, if I'm not mistaken. Well, actually, there is this spinner wall here. That's what I was looking for. And we can ride across this all the way around. All the way around. And there is the treasure chest that I was looking for. Right in here. And what does it have for us? The Hidden Alphabet X stamp. So yeah, just a stamp, nothing amazing, but I figured I would pick it up regardless. Now let's see if we can do it. Yeah, okay, good. We can skip some climbing and not actually get attacked by the puzzle. That's definitely what I wanted. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and make my way back. Yeah, let's actually just warp because we don't need to be here anymore. What we actually want to do is go to Talma's Bar and find out what our next location is. So I'll see you guys over there in just a second. Oh, looks like we're getting more mail. I didn't think we'd be getting a letter, but okay. Greetings, Mr. Raxby. I've come to deliver a letter. It's a letter from Minados. Well, my business is concluded. Onward to mail. Okay, well, we better read this letter then. About Illia's memory. Raxby, there's something about Illia's memory that I wish to tell you. I know you're busy, but please come visit me in my sanctuary in Kakariko Village. You know what? I guess we should do that, but let me quickly visit Talma before we go over to Kakariko Village. Oh, Talma, I'm here for my next step. How's that Illia doing, honey? I'm sure the shaman will find a way to get her memory back. That Ronaldo is a talented man. You've got your own things to worry about. Right, okay. Well, why don't you go show your face in Kakariko Village? Our friend Chad happens to be there right now, looking into this and that. Okay, so yeah. Not only is Chad over in Kakariko Village, but Illia is there too. So yeah, we definitely have to go visit Kakariko. But why don't we talk with Russell? So, did you find the power of the ancient civilization? If you discover anything, could you be sure to also tell Shad? He has been researching the Uka, who are said to be the ancestors of the Hellions. As we speak, he's in Kakariko Village, investigating these sky beings. Perhaps you should go see him. He's an avid scholar. I'm sure his knowledge could be helpful. So yeah, a lot of our hints seem to point to Kakariko Village. So without further ado, let's head there now. Alright, here we are then. Let's turn back into a human because we're gonna have to talk to some humans. And I believe that we just want to be in here, right? I believe this is the hut. Yeah, this is Ronaldo. There's some Gorons here too. Ah, I've been waiting for you, Raxby. Fortune has smiled upon us. If things go well, we should be able to help Illia recover her memory. Do you know Telma's friend, Shad? Well, it seems he's researching the heavens, and he has come here to see the statue in the basement of the sanctuary. And as I have learned, when Illia was saved, she overheard someone talking about the Rod of the Heavens or something like that. The Goron Elder believes that to help her regain her lost memories, we must piece together the fragments of her past. Which means, if we work our way backward from the very place where she lost her memory, we may find something that will restore it. We must retrace Illia's path. I'm certain it was Telma who cared for her before she arrived in this village. Was it not? It would be best to speak with her first. Please, take this to Telma. So we got Minados Letter, and we'll have to take that over to Telma. It shames me to say it, but to be honest, I cannot abide Telma's company. We have a fighting chance, Raxby. We do seem to have a fighting chance. Do you know anything else? Raxby, I remember being saved from a dangerous situation by someone who told me all about the Rod of the Heavens. But now I can't remember the who, why, where, or what it all means. Do you really think I'll recover my memory? I regret that a complete stranger like yourself got caught up in all of this because of me. I'm so sorry. You're not a complete stranger. Now, before we go back, let's actually go down here into this hole. Because this is where Shad actually is. Oh my, color me surprised if it isn't Raxby. What a coincidence meeting you in a place like this. How very odd. Say, old boy, do you remember what I told you about before about the legend of the sky beings known as the Uka? Yes, well, there's something about it that's been bothering me, so I came here to snoop about. To think you would appear here with such perfect timing. You really are a rather extraordinary fellow, aren't you? I found it at long last. Observe this statue. It's the same as the one in the manuscript my dear father left me. There are many similar statues around Hyrule, but this one seems to be different. Here, look at the belly. There's something written here, you see? This too was in my father's notes. It's called skywriting, I believe. Awaken us with the word that breaks the seal. Yes, indeed, that is what it says. Wait a moment, isn't that Illia a friend of yours? It's simply tragic how she lost her memory. And that Rod of the Heavens she mentioned. I'm sure that's something to do with the word that breaks the seal. Isn't there a way to restore her memory? I'm certain it would help us figure this all out. So yeah, we're gonna have to restore Illia's memory before we can do anything. Because, well, that statue does look familiar. But, of course, our Dominion Rod has no power in its current state. So, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to... Oh, we can't do it here? Well, okay then. I'll just go ahead and make my way back over to Telma's bar to show her the letter. And I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, here we are at Telma's bar. Let's go ahead and show her this letter. Oh, well, if it isn't from Ronaldo, the shaman. All this writing and he doesn't bother to mention a thing about little me? Honey, that's what I call rude. Well, there's no accounting for the foolishness of a man. And at least now I understand Illia's situation. Of course I can lend a hand for that adorable little girl. What else do I know? The first one to bring Illia to the shop was that doctor. Maybe he knows something, but he's a crusty old bat, that's for sure. I've got it, honey. You go ahead and take this to him. This magic little paper will get that codger talking. So we now have the invoice. The invoice is for the town's doctor's running tab, which is an astronomical sum. It sure would be nice if she started remembering things soon, eh, Raxby? It sure would be. Let's go ahead and meet with our doctor. So the doctor should be somewhere in Castle Town, and we can of course just wander around if we want to. Wait, why is there a little flag marker here? That's weird. I'm just gonna go ahead and ignore that, I think. We'll have to find the doctor. Where was he again? I think he was on like the south road or one of the outer roads. So we'll have to look around the town a little bit. I guess it's on the west side, maybe? Maybe it's on the west side. I'll check on the west. Yeah, I think he is on the west side. So let's cross here. And go over here. And then the Castletown West Road. Yeah, here we are. This should be the medical clinic. Let's enter. What's that? Just as I wondered who it might be, I see the admirable young lad who was willing to help the Zora boy for nary a single rupee. Just what is it you want, lad? A physical? You've got some money, don't you? By the way, that girl Illia didn't mention anything about me, did she? Well, I have this thing here. Look, I can't pay this up right now. I can see Thelma has hired you as some sort of heavy to strong army, but you'll have to wait. Look, lad, if I'd been able to sell the wooden statue that young lady had, I would have been able to get the money. But see, I accidentally spilled medicine all over that little carving, which made it stink awfully. I put it outside to dry, but then, well, it was stolen. Who goes around stealing people's stuff like that? What a world. You always have to be on guard, eh? Not to mention you stole it from Illia, clearly. Look, Mr. Heavy, at any rate, neither the money nor the carving is here, so I can't repay you. Now to work, to work. And yeah. So, I guess we're kind of out of luck, because he doesn't have it and he can't pay it. Well, actually, I am gonna stay inside, because there's one more thing that we need to do. Here, he will have his back turned to us, and there is this block here. So if we actually push this over to the side, we can actually transform into a wolf because he's not looking at us, and we can sniff. Yep, let's forget about the reekfish scent and learn the medicine scent. So now we have a path that should be able to take us over to where we need to go. So we can get on here and on here. Let's dash past this and follow the scent to try and find that carving. So starting outside, it looks like we have to jump down. There will be a lot of people who will be all angry or scared of us, of course, because, I mean, we are a wolf. Say, what do you like? I like picking stuff up, but I hate stone pavement because it makes my paws hurt. No one understands that. Aw, poor little doggy. But yeah, didn't mean to talk. Just wanted to dash. And yeah, everyone's gonna be all angry. But hey, you know, we gotta follow this scent, so they'll just have to deal with it. I like how the guards do put up the spears, but they still don't really do all that much. Huh, it seems to lead here. You're looking for the wooden statue that Illia had, aren't you, dear? I think it's a coincidence that I happen to know it got stolen from the doctor's place. No. Yes, I'll admit, I took it, but then it was attacked by some sort of skeletal dog beasts who took it from me. I don't know why those beasts were after her statue. I thought likely that she was in a dangerous spot, though. Those fiends lurk just outside the southern gate, unfortunately. They only come out at night. And another thing, they always move around as a pack. You won't get that statue back unless you give them all a trashing. That statue sounds like a key to getting Illia's memory back. You must get it back. So yeah, now we have our new thing that we need to know. We need to go exit out of the southern gate and beat up some of those dogs. So this is near the southern gate. However, we do need to wait for it to get nighttime before we can actually take out that horde of dogs. I also just realized I never actually opened that up. I maybe should have, but oh well. Really, if you care about it, you can just give him some of the spring water that you can get from the Goron in town. Anyway, I'm just gonna quickly wait for it to become night and fight those dogs. Alright, it's nighttime and look who's here. It's the little doggies. Oops, that didn't start off well. Let's try this again. Okay, that's not working. Let's just bite them then. Bite into their faces. Am I even killing them? I'm not feeling like I'm having a lot of success taking them out in wolf form. Maybe human form would suit me a lot better for these guys. But well, it's kind of starting to work now. So I'll stick with what I'm doing. Let's take all of those guys out though. You don't want to leave a single one alive. And yep, there we go. You got the wooden statue. This oddly shaped statue is said to have once belonged to Illia. It might be a clue that will help Illia get her memory back. So, I guess now what we want to do is go ahead and warp back to Kakariko Village and show this to Illia, because she needs to see it. Alright, here we are. Hey Illia, does this help? What is this? I remember something. I was confined somewhere, yes, and I was saved by whoever was confined with me. And when that person set me free, they gave me this statue. Yes, I remember that much. But that means that person is still in trouble. Oh, what is wrong with me? I can't remember where that place was. I remember! I thought I had seen that somewhere before. That belonged to the tribe that protected the Hylian royal family long ago. They worked in secret, so they lived in a lonely, forgotten place. But I heard that tribe dwindled in the prolonged wars. If you want to find the hidden village, look for a path leading to the Lanayru province on the far side of the Bridge of Eldin. But a rock slide blocked the way to the village long ago, so you can't get there anymore. What? Oh, I do not mean to worry you, little human. Problems like these are not problems to Gorons. Our patriarch Darbus will be waiting for you up ahead. Look at your map to see where. I would try to find the path beyond the Bridge of Eldin that leads to the Lanayru province. Yep, Illia is very sad, but it is what we'll have to do. I'll meet you guys over at that little path. Alright, if you just go a little bit north of the Bridge of Eldin warp point, you should be able to get over here and find this little path here. And there he is. Darbus is smashing away at the rocks. Yeah, smash, smash, smash! And the rocks are crushed. There's a hidden village up ahead, little human. The elders call it a forgotten place. The scent has been burning my nostrils. It is the scent of evil. There is one powerful creature I've seen about, but under that beast are many minions who attack and plunder like a pack of hyenas. There are 30, no at most 20 of them ahead. They are probably just a small bench of survivors, ragged remnants who have settled leaderless into this village. If that is all there is, little human, then you alone are more than enough for them. But you will have to defeat them all to save that little girl's benefactor. Before you go, I will tell you the secret to besting them. Destroy them all before they spot you. Got it, little human? And he rolls up and rolls off. And what we have to do is enter the village and take them all out.